All right, let's see. How's it going, everybody? We are back with another NiceHash review here, or overview, I guess, of my 7-day earnings. A lot of you guys have been reaching out and asking um, how it works, and you just really want to see my dashboard, basically, for lack of more detail. You guys have been asking a lot of questions about the 1 day, the 3 day, um, and the 7 day. So thanks so much for all the questions. You guys are awesome, and I want to go through all the different levels of this so you get a chance to see what I'm making, what I'm doing, and ultimately I want someone to be able to learn from what I'm doing. That would be awesome. Yeah, let's just dive right into it. So as you can see, on the 24th and the 25th and even the 26th of January, I was mainly mining DaggerHashimoto, which is Ethereum, and a couple other different currencies, and a little tiny line here at the bottom for CryptoNight, and as well as a little bit of Decred, which is pretty interesting. And as you kind of go through, you can see what exactly I'm making each day, which is kind of cool. It's a great little like graph that they have set up here, um, and a nice little Bitcoin logo right at the end of your I think this is 7 day. Yeah, so each 7 day they have a little bit of an end there. But yeah, so going through each one of these, doing CryptoNight, doing Dagger Hashimoto, no skunk, no real X11, no real SIA either. So I actually invested quite a bit into SIA just to test it out and see, mainly because the ASIC miner for SIA just came out. So I've been doing a lot of different tests around, investing in coins that are new to the mining community, especially something like an ASIC miner specific to like the actual coin. It came out of Bitmain. They had a big difficulty situation with Dash earlier last year, and it was just a nightmare for a lot of miners. So, yeah, this is just an interesting time for SIA coin. So if you guys aren't already involved in SIA coin, I'm not telling you what to do, but it is around 3 cents right now, and a lot of people are mining it with the new ASIC miner specific to SIA coin. It looks like I did some Equihash right here on the 27th, and if you scroll up, we can see that I got 2 workers running, and let's see, about $17. I think when I did this stream yesterday, um, my earnings were, I want to say like $8 or so. Let's just move this over here. All right. Yeah. So looks like unpaid balance 12, and my daily income 1479, monthly 443.79. Yep. So interestingly enough, I dug into this a little bit further and did some different projections, and I really wanted to know what the most profitable coin is, because that's kind of what NiceHash, who I'm using to mine, who this website is on, if you guys are just joining. Um, I wanted to know what the most profitable coin was. That's what NiceHash claims they do, is they are basically just distributing your mining hash power across the different algorithms, whichever one is the most profitable. And as you can see here, right at the top, Dagger Hashimoto, that is Ethereum and Ethereum Classic, and those are clearly the ones that NiceHash is directing everybody to. A lot of the hashing power on NiceHash right now is all directed towards Dagger Hashimoto, but there are a lot of people that are going after one coin in specific. So SIA, like I was saying earlier, that is, they just came out with their own ASIC miner, so a lot of people are focusing on them. And if you scroll a little bit further, you'll see that right now about $17 per day is what I'm earning, and that is with 2 workers. So what I said in my previous rough first video was that my 4 rigs of 8 AMD 580 8 gigabytes, those 4 rigs are still in the works, still getting put together, still getting built, but the two cards are up and running. So your cards are the workers, and obviously profitability is how much you're making each day. So my goal is to have 32 workers, so 32 AMD 580 or RX 580 8 gigabytes on 4 different rigs, so 8 cards per rig. And after about a month or so, the guys that I'm working with, Digital Gold, on it, they are gonna help boost each card up, which will probably go between 10 and 15% of a boost in the amount of hash rate that we can push out of each card. So that'll go from about 32 cards to the mining power of about 45 or so, depending on how things go and everything like that. But my main point here is that so far with two graphics cards, AMD 580s, running full blast, I'm making about $17 per day. And the idea is that when that worker count gets to 32, we're going to be doing anywhere between 80 and 100, and that's kind of why I wanted to document a lot of this so that you guys can follow my progress, ask questions, and one of the most important pieces is I am going to be doing Bitcoin giveaways on here. For anyone that has a question, comment your question below, and each time I do a stream, I'm going to do a Bitcoin giveaway. I did one yesterday. I gave away $25 worth of Bitcoin to 2 people. Shout out to Patrick and Morty, who left comments on my Instagram about the stream yesterday. Thanks for the support, guys. I'm going to be walking through a lot of this. A lot of this is brand new to me, as I've said before, and I've done a lot of different mining, but Ethereum mining to me is virtually brand new. So it's been a lot of fun learning the different pieces. And also I was learning a lot more about NVIDIA 1080 Ti's last night, which was kind of cool because I know someone who works at NVIDIA, and I've just been kind of trying to figure out how their cards are different. And ultimately, the AMD 580s all across the board, everyone says that right now for mining things like Ethereum on DaggerHashimoto, they are definitely the most profitable cards to get. So I recommend checking them out. I don't think I'm going to be putting Amazon links in yet, just because I'm still learning everything and don't want to refer you guys until everything I have learned is actually like showing results. So that's part of the reason I want to be transparent with this and show everything up front on stream, so you guys get a chance to really check it out. And let's see, we got a question. Do you proof of stake too? So currently, no. Currently, I'm just doing NiceHash mining, trying to go after Ethereum and Ethereum Classic specifically because they're the most profitable coins right now. And my main goal is to just learn all the different pieces of the rig, whether it's the different types of motherboard, the different risers, the different power sources, and the different cards. I personally think that cards are the most exciting piece of this, and it's, yeah, you can switch them all out, and the Red Devils and the Sapphires are the ones that I have up running with Digital Gold guys right now. And let's see, what did you say, per two? I was about to mine 2, but just want to proof of stake now and invest in ICOs for max profit. That's fantastic. That's great. ICOs, I definitely recommend doing a lot of research on them. My project is called AC3, ac3.io. If you check that out, we built out a whole blockchain for content creators and educators. I've done another video on this channel actually about it. A lot of people have been DMing me about it and downloading the wallet, but fully functional blockchain. Creators are on it. Creators are using it. They're sending transactions back and forth, and super exciting project that I've been involved with since day one. So you can check that link in the description below. I'll put that there. But yeah, heavy hobbyist. That's a good way to describe me. So I think a lot of my intention behind mining, especially through NiceHash, is that I really want to be able to offset a lot of the risk of just investing, because I have invested in just under 10 ICOs last year, and I pulled back a lot on my investments in ICOs because it was just so many of the companies weren't meeting the roadmaps that they had said they were. And a lot of my efforts in mining is essentially to diversify, because the cards and the hardware that I'm investing in, that resale value is, a constant. Like, that resale value is going to be going, they'll sell for the same amount that they will, if not more, later on this year if I choose to sell them, which I probably won't. I want to do at least 3 to 5 years with a substantial amount of rigs, just to really get a good grasp on this, because I'm very much a fan of diving in head first, learning everything as you run with it, and ultimately figuring it out as you go. I think that's a lot of how I've gotten to where I am today. So yeah, this is my 7-day graph for everybody that's been asking. Thanks for all the questions, everybody, that you've been DMing me. It's awesome. I'm going to try and do more of these just so you guys get a chance to go through and see everything that I'm doing. Because if one of you guys jumps into NiceHash, or one of you guys buys a rig because of one of these streams, that makes me feel awesome. So as you can see going through here again, each day it's kind of toggling between a few different ones. It just really depends on which one's the most profitable. But all across the board, DaggerHashimoto is reigning supreme all the way across. And ideally, it continues to do that, just because that's what I'm in this for. I know Ethereum is definitely profitable to be mining right now as of January 2018. And I have a pretty strong feeling that it's going to stay that way. Oh, you know the project and support it. Thanks, Petru. That's awesome. Thanks for supporting the project. We've been working really hard on it compared to a lot of the ICOs out there. We didn't do an ICO, actually. We have done the traditional path where we created the wallet, created the blockchain, created our initial features, and started going to exchanges where people can openly buy it. Similar to things like Ethereum, where the actual building is taking place. It's not just a white paper. So we do have like a nice little white paper on our website to check it out. And another, by the way, you can mine with your body temp nowadays. I did not know that you can mine with your body temperature nowadays, but that sounds pretty trippy, for sure. So yeah, this is my dashboard, and I'm gonna keep updating you guys as I go through. And right now, just under $500 per month off 2 workers, and that amount of workers is going to increase to about anywhere between 32 and 40 over the next few weeks. And I'm just going to be reinvesting probably double the size of the mine investment by the end of the year. It's just definitely one of my goals this year, like a New Year's resolution, I guess you could say, to get get extremely profitable in mining, set it so that you know, I'm not necessarily relying on big risky ICOs like last year, where you know a couple of them I made 1000x and some of them I made zero, if not, you know, just negative, lost money because everybody right out of the gate drops all the coins or tokens, and it's just, yeah, total nightmare. Yeah, thanks so much for the compliment. Thanks for the, yep, thanks guys for all the love in the chat. Thanks for all the DMs constantly, and feel free to let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As I said, I'm going to be doing Bitcoin giveaways in these live streams, so comment your Bitcoin wallet addresses with something about mining, ideally maybe around DaggerHashimoto that we can learn together. And I will see you guys on the next live stream, which should be at some point this week, just kind of covering where I'm at and how many more cards we have live running.